Joshers, and welcome to another episode of JEEZEEbox. Today we're going to be going over the Annabelle Trilogy. So the Annabelle Trilogy technically starts out with Annabelle Creation, where of course we see the origin of the doll. This one is not directed by James Wan. Within like the first 3 minutes of this movie though, you watch a little girl of like a happily married church-going family just get mowed down by a truck. So intro and not enjoyable to watch. That's why I approach this one skeptically, because I'm pretty sure I've seen 1 to 2 of the 3 of these before, but they never really were of much interest to me because I don't really like horror movies, specifically when they focus on children, although Insidious is, I guess, an exception. I didn't care for the use of the orphanage where all of these girls are being taken care of by a nun, and the dad, not a big fan. Like I said, that really puts your whole cast mainly as being these children in duress. And with movies like The Conjuring, which do have kids in them, it's true, I just don't like watching them have to deal with, you know, demons and stuff like that, and that is 100% what it is. It just, yeah.
The second Annabelle movie is technically the first Annabelle movie, which is Annabelle.
In Annabelle, at the end of this movie, the Warrens show up from the Conjuring movies, and they take Annabelle back to their little museum of kind of mystical, evil items that they've kind of acquired throughout their many adventures and investigations. This leads into Annabelle Coming Home, I believe is the title of the third one. Which has the daughter of the Warrens being babysat, and then a friend comes over. All these boys keep showing up. It's very much so like Netflix's The Babysitter, which is actually a really enjoyable one. It's kind of more of a dark comedy than an actual outright horror movie. But in this one, you have, of course, the daughter of the Warrens, and she, as well as her babysitter and her babysitter's friend from school, they're all the victims. Annabelle, throughout all of these movies, is super creepy. Like, the entity that is there is clearly not the daughter. When you use anything as a conduit to the other world, you are not reaching or seeking out your loved ones. You're just not. Houdini used that when he disproved the use of mediums, because his wife and him had always been anti-mediums. And so when he died, they had a coded phrase that if any medium ever claimed that she was able to get a reach to him, that it was BS because he wouldn't say the phrase. But if you are opening up a portal to another world like that, you are opening up a door, which you'll see more of in Insidious when we cover that in our next week of Spooks. The 6th week of Spooks. If you haven't hit subscribe, do hit subscribe, because throughout these videos I am going to sprinkle in some little information about the 6 weeks of Spooks giveaway, and that's going to be all covered here in the rest of the SpookyBOX, which we are going to be doing as it gets warmer out. Annabelle, I'd say skip them, just watch the main Conjuring movies. The Nun, actually, if you haven't watched that JEEZEEbox episode, watch the movie and then watch that. But just know, the movie is super scary. You're allowed to watch that one. You can watch The Nun. Just skip Annabelle unless you want to watch kids being haunted by evil toys. I haven't liked evil toys since I saw Small Soldiers. Small Soldiers traumatized me. Did not like. I don't mind Toy Story. Toy Story is okay. But then when I saw Small Soldiers, oh my gosh. It's not right. Evil Barbie shouldn't be a thing, and neither should evil dolls that are pretending to be your deceased daughter from a terrible 3-minute intro. Oh my goodness. Long story short, skip the trilogy, watch the main movies, and why dress like you when you can wear me?
Thank you.
Put her into that trophy room.